Alright guys, so I wanted to make a really quick video on my paracord bracelet. There are a lot of videos on YouTube right now that have the paracord bracelets, and honestly most of them don't seem very functional. They seem very decorative. I don't see the point. Okay, and a couple of my friends asked me about my bracelet, and that's what kind of brought this up. Okay, so I have my paracord set up in such a way that I can use it without having to cut it off my wrist. It's not buckled, okay? So it's a fully functioning piece of paracord. And the best way to demonstrate this is I'm going to take it off and show you how to build it and why I like this style. It's very simple, as you'll see. It's not elaborate. So the end tag here I just have kind of wrapped around itself, anything to kind of just keep it out of the way. If I didn't have so much on the end here, it would be much easier to take off. So yeah, anyway, I've had longer pieces of paracord. I actually had a paracord bracelet on this hand here that was wrapped around twice around my wrist. I took that off because I needed the cord for a bowstring, which just kind of illustrates the functionality of having the bracelet. You've always got cord on you. Okay? Alright. Okay, so now I've got it undone. So that was kind of a lot of leftover cord. I didn't obviously want to cut it because that would be defeating the point. So I had to wrap it several times. So super easy to take off. And then once you get it to this point, it just comes undone all the way. Kind of hard to see because I have the camera up pretty close, but that is probably about 4, maybe longer than 4 feet. So I can use that for a lot of things. I can use that for bowstring. I can use that for, you know, reinforcing a pack, a shelter. I can use it for traps. Of course, this is paracord, so the inside part I have that melted, the end melted. But I cut that. Use the inside part for sewing, for suturing. I can use this for, you know, a tourniquet around my wrist. You know, any part that's bleeding, I can use that to put pressure on a wound. So anyway, paracord is really valuable. So here's how I make my paracord bracelet. Nothing fancy, just a warning. You just start with a simple slip knot at the end. And then what you do is just pull the cord through and tighten it down. So that would be your first link. Alright, and I like my links to be pretty tight. So the first couple here aren't really tight enough. I would probably redo this thing when I put it back on for real. So that gives you the idea. And so what you do is you make your links out, put it around your wrist, add a couple links or take a couple links off to make it fit comfortably around your wrist, and then you close it off like I showed you at the beginning of the video. You know, wrap it around itself a little bit until there's no tag. And what you wind up with is a piece of kit you can wear. Yeah, you know, it does look kind of cool. That's not really the reason why I'm wearing it. I'm wearing it because I've always got this this very useful multi-purpose tool on me. I don't have to think about it. I shower with it. You know, it dries off. It's not going to decompose readily. So that's something to think about. Anyway, so I want to share that with you because my bracelet is totally functioning. It's not hooked up to any buckles. It's you don't have to cut it off your wrist. I saw a lot of videos on the YouTube where once you had it on your wrist, the way it was woven and the way it was finished, it was pretty much, the paracord was completely unusable. It was basically only for decoration. It's not really what I'm about. Alright, well, thanks for watching. Thanks for your views and your comments. And I'll catch you on the next video.